Hello guys, it's Sunday, so here is your weekly dose of urban news number 120. So hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. And before we start, as always, a massive thanks to my awesome Patreon supporters and everyone else who keeps this going. Skoda has unveiled the first two of 52 new battery-powered trolleybuses in Esslingen, Germany, which are set to begin serving passengers in just a few months. The order includes 10 12-meter trolleybuses and 42 18-meter articulated units. They have a battery range of up to 25 kilometers and can be charged while in motion on sections of the routes with overhead wires without losing time for charging at terminal stops. The new trolleybuses are also equipped with energy recovery system, which during braking, for example when traveling downhill, returns part of the braking energy to the batteries, thereby helping to improve energy efficiency. All 52 vehicles will be delivered in phases by the end of 2026. In general, the Esslingen trolleybus network has been in operation since 1944 and currently it has a total length of around 29 kilometers and being expanded with new sections. The Austin Transit Partnership, which is responsible for developing a new tram system in the capital of Texas, has selected the Swiss company Stadler to supply 21 CityLink tram cars. The contract is valued at up to $352 million and they plan to begin construction in 2027. Choosing the manufacturer early should make it easier to adapt the infrastructure, stations and the future depot to the trams, or if necessary adapt the trams to the infrastructure instead. Each car will be able to carry about 240 passengers, will be low floor and will have designated spaces for bicycles, strollers, wheelchairs and luggage. The city also plans to consult with local residents on certain aspects of the new trams, including the color scheme, seat layout, accessibility features and passenger information systems. The new trams will be assembled at the Stadler plant in Salt Lake City. Meanwhile, the Polish city of Gdańsk has ordered 20 new trams from the Polish company PESA Bydgoszcz at a cost of 121 million euros. The new low-floor trams will be 46.8 meters long, which will make them the longest in Poland. They will consist of 5 sections and feature pivoting bogies, which will make them quieter in operation and reduce track wear. They will have as many as 100 seats and each tram will be able to carry a total of 321 passengers. There will be 7 pairs of wide doors on each side of the tram and they will also be equipped with safety systems based on LiDAR, radar and cameras. The new trams will operate on the new Gdańsk Południe-Wrzeszcz line, which is currently under construction and is scheduled to open in 2029. Overall, the tram system in Gdańsk is one of the largest in Poland. It currently consists of 11 lines with a total length of 109 kilometers. In the Spanish city of Jaén, there is once again a delay in the launch of its suffering tram line. This time the problem is that training of the future tram drivers has been temporarily suspended, as the transit company informed applicants. This training began in late June and was supposed to end in mid-July. And as noted in those same letters, this suspension is directly related to the actions of the Andalusian government. As I understand, someone somewhere failed to sign some document and because of this, the process cannot continue. Meanwhile, the Andalusian government denies that the project has been suspended, saying the delay is due to insurance paperwork and without it, employees can't complete their training aboard the trams. So for now, the transit operator is reassuring the trainees that the delay is temporary and the process will resume as soon as the authorities sign the needed document. I hope so. The Italian city of Brescia has officially begun construction of the new T2 Fiera Pendolina tram line. It will be 11.3 kilometers long, and the cost of construction is currently estimated at 426 million euros. Construction is expected to take about 4.5 years, and the new line is scheduled to enter service in 2030. Local authorities expect that the line will encourage a shift from car travel to public transport, which will help reduce traffic congestion, lower emissions, and improve air quality. By the way, don't be confused by the line's name. Currently, there is no tram service in Brescia, and this project is essentially the restoration of the city's tram network, which was shut down in 1949. In total, the city plans to build 2 tram lines, which will be called T2 and T3, and I wonder why they didn't start with number 1. The Kazakhstan city of Almaty has moved up the opening of its first light rail line by 2 years to the end of 2027. Originally, the launch of the 18.3-kilometer line with 23 stops was scheduled for the first quarter of 2029. Currently, the tracks of the city's former tram network are being dismantled along the streets where the new line will run. Also, the city authorities are considering equipping the trams with batteries to avoid the need for overhead wires. Yeah, that's very smart. The tram line, which was included in Almaty's master plan presented to the public in December 2025, will run along Tolbay Street to Abelai Khan Avenue and then continue to the Almaty 2 railway station. The depot will be located in the industrial zone near Momishuli Street. The city's previous tram system, which consisted of 2 lines with a total length of 31.5 kilometers, was shut down in 2015 due to the poor condition of the infrastructure, and the depot site was handed over for the construction of a residential complex. Construction has begun on the San Germán station in Medellin, which will be the first underground metro station in Colombia. This station is part of the Metro de la Ochenta light rail corridor in the western part of the city, also known as the Pink Line, which is the city's largest rail project since the metro opened in 1995. Currently, Medellin already has elevated and A-grade metro lines, while the Bogotá metro, which is under construction, is also being built as an elevated line. In total, the new line will be 13.2 kilometers long with 14 stations, and a 500-meter tunnel is planned to accommodate the new underground station. As of now, the new line is a little more than half complete, and its opening is scheduled for 2028. The total construction cost is estimated at 3.5 trillion Colombian pesos, which, if my calculations are correct, is about $1 billion, 70% of which is funded by the national government and the remaining 30% by the city. And that's all the news for this time. The links to the news sources, as usual, are in the video description, so thanks for watching and see you in the next video.